Hi, I'm Ms. Brooks, and I have my son Merrick with me today. Merrick, what did you bring?
I bought...
Do you want to show us? A surprise in your lunchbox? What is this?
Rocks.
Rocks? Can you show us?
This one.
This is a piece of Leland blue. It's got some other fun rocks here. Let's see, what else do you have? Oh, that's a neat one. It's got two different colors on it with some holes. Ah, this one has sparkles on it.
We decorated it.
Ah, no, actually that's natural sparkles. The one you decorated is at home. Look how smooth this one is. Feels cold. Nice and smooth. Yeah.
Oh, it's warming up.
Yeah, it's warming up in your hand. Look at this one too. This one has some fossils in it, and look at the lines in that one. It's got some blue and gray.
Oh, look at this is a fossil.
Oh, it does have a fossil. Let me see. Oh, it feels bumpy. Can you guys see that fossil? Let me see. Look at that. I wonder what that's a fossil of.
That may be a T-Rex fossil.
And you guys found all these rocks, didn't you, Merrick?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I found all these, some of these in the ocean.
Not the ocean. Lake Michigan.
And that's ocean.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
We'll talk about that later. Lake Michigan is freshwater, and it's a big lake by Michigan. It's different than the ocean, but it's still big. Well, the reason we brought our rocks to share with you today is because we brought one of our favorite books. One of our family's favorite books is Everybody Needs a Rock.
Yeah.
And it's true, right? It's by Bird Baylor with pictures by Peter Parnell. And we think this is true, that everybody needs a rock.
We should get the fossil out of here.
Everybody needs a rock.
But we should get the fossil out of here.
Are you ready to listen?
Yeah.
Yeah, here we go. Everybody needs a rock. I'm sorry for... Oh, hold on a second, guys. Merrick, you'll have to look at the screen. You have to get up on your knees. I don't know how I can hold this. There we go. I'm sorry for kids who don't have a rock for a friend. I'm sorry for kids who only have tricycles, bicycles, horses, elephants, goldfish, 3-room playhouses, fire engines, wind-up dragons, and things like that. If they don't have a rock for a friend.
We have rocks.
We do have rocks.
A lot of them
A
in the
lot.
backyard.
Yeah. That's why I'm giving them my own 10 rules
And our pet Otto takes them off.
for finding a rock. Not just any rock. I mean a special rock that you find yourself and keep as long as you can. Maybe forever. Keep the rock still during the reading. If somebody says, "What's so special about that rock?" don't even tell them. I don't. Nobody is supposed to know what's special about another person's rock. All right, here are the rules.
I don't know why.
Rule number 1. If you can go to a mountain made out of nothing but 100 million small, shiny, beautiful, roundish rocks, but if you can't, any place will do, even an alley or a sandy road. Rule number 2. When you're looking at rocks, don't let mothers or fathers or sisters or brothers or even best friends talk to you. You should choose a rock when everything is quiet. Don't let dogs bark at you or bees buzz at you. But if they do, don't worry. The worst thing you can do is go rock hunting when you're worried.
Mom, there's a snake right there.
Rule number 3. Bend over. More, even more. You may have to sit on the ground with your head almost touching the earth. You have to look a rock right in the eye. Otherwise, don't blame me if you can't find a good one. Rule number 4. Don't get a rock that's too big. You'll always be sorry. It won't fit in your hand right, and it won't fit in your pocket. A rock as big as an apple is too big. A rock as big as a horse is much too big.
One as big as this book is really big.
Yeah.
A big one that's bigger than this house would be too big.
Rule number 5. Don't choose a rock that is too small. It will only be easy to lose, or a mouse might eat it thinking it's a seed. Believe me, that happened to a boy in the state of Arizona.
Okay.
Rule number 6. The size must be perfect. It has to feel easy in your hand when you close your fingers over it. It has to feel jumpy in your pocket when you run. Some people touch a rock 1,000 times a day. There aren't many things that feel as good as a rock if the rock is perfect.
Like a skinny rock.
Rule number 7, look for the perfect color. That could be a sort of pinkish gray with bits of silvery shine in it. Some rocks that look brown are really other colors, but you can only see them when you squint or when the sun is right. Another way to see colors is to dip your rock in a clear mountain stream if one is passing by.
You have to grab it if it's passing by if you want it.
Rule number 8, the shape of the rock is up to you. There's a girl in Alaska who only likes flat rocks. Don't ask me why. I like them lumpy. The thing to remember about shapes is this. Any rock looks good with 100 other rocks around it on a hill. But if your rock is going to be special, it should look good by itself in the bathtub.
Oh, a skinny rock will go down the drain.
Rule number 9, always sniff a rock. Rocks have their own smells. Some kids can tell by sniffing whether a rock came from the middle of the earth or from an ocean or from a mountain where wind and sun touched it every day for a million years. You'll find out that grown-ups can't tell these things. Too bad for them. They just can't smell as well as kids can.
I can smell. I can smell the classroom right now.
Rule number 10. Don't ask anybody to help you choose. I've seen a lizard pick one rock out of a desert full of rocks and go sit there alone. I've seen a snail pass up 20 rocks and spend all day getting to the one it wanted. You have to make up your own mind. You'll know. Your rocks are very loud during this story.
I don't know why.
All right, that's 10 rules. If you think of any more, write them down yourself. I'm going out to play a game that takes just me and one rock to play. And I happen to have a rock right here in my hand. So boys and girls, make sure that you keep your eyes open. And when you're out looking for rocks, find
in our
the
backyard.
perfect one. Yeah, you could look in your backyard, huh?
Like, we have a lot of them in the ground in the backyard. And Aloud gets the perfect spot where there is a rock. There is. You remember where, like, we have dug snow under the ground.
Found my rock. We'll see you later.
Found my rock.